The Art of Self-Defense is one of those quirky, dry humour comedies that you're either going to love or find grating. Personally, it's my brand of comedy, that kind of straight-faced, extremely weird and quirky moments delivered by characters that otherwise wouldn't be the leads of certain movies. We have Jesse Eisenberg here cast as Casey, our lead character, who is a little bit of an odd body right at the start. Doesn't quite fit in with the rest of society. He likes his own things, he likes routine, and he kind of happy going along that way. That is until one night where he is brutally attacked and left shaken, beaten up, and just unsure of the whole world that he's living in once more. He stumbles across this karate dojo and decides to join it, to find some ability within himself so that if anything happens, he has that inner strength to stand up for himself, to fight back against any people who are trying to wrongdo him in any kind of way. Which is fine, but it would never be just quite as simple as that. Casey discovers an affinity, a love for karate. This is something that is structured, that is labelled out, that he can quite clearly follow and progress in, and he just loves it. Instantly attracts to it. Everything else in his life falls by the wayside as he focuses on becoming a master of this martial arts. Of course, the way he is drawn in by this weirdly charismatic sensei, the person who is taking Casey on this path, who sees something in him, wants to bring him into the fold and teach him the art of karate, where they could possibly maybe master a move where they can punch a hole in somebody's head using only an index finger. Of course, there is a love interest of sorts in the form of Imogen Poots, a particularly vicious female of the karate troupe who feels as if she's constantly undermined, which she is, and always has to prove herself what she does, and she does in fantastic style throughout the movie. There is some good action set pieces in this, but it is more a character study. It's watching these people interact, listening to these hilarious one-liners that are delivered so pan-faced, so straight-laced that it takes you a second just to click on to what exactly you've heard. Some of the language used in this is particularly hilarious. And I kind of thought I knew where the movie was going until midway through it took a completely left turn and started down a really dark path. Something that was unique, different, that led me on a kind of adventure that I didn't know I was going to get. I loved everything that was happening with Casey and all the way it was affecting his natural life and his habits, how it was changing him in all different kinds of ways. But that turn just took the movie in a whole new direction that I was 100% on board with. Something that I didn't see coming, that just was really, really fantastic to watch, really interesting, and something that you could easily miss if you didn't give the movie enough time to really grow on you. I think Eisenberg is cast perfectly here as that kind of odd body. You know, he's not being cast as that charismatic lead, which he doesn't quite fit that role of. Here he's back to being that awkward, self-conscious type of individual who struggles to cope with society and his place within it. The Art of Self-Defense is ridiculously funny, but it has a really good story behind it as well. It takes twists and turns that I never saw coming, that I found really inventive and really fun. I love the characters. I like the fact of Alessandra Nivola, who plays the sensei in this. He's one of these actors that has been in so many movies but has this kind of chameleon-like presence about him. You never kind of notice the guy, but you notice the character, which is a great attribute to have. And again here, he creates a formidable counter pairing for Casey's character with this hard-boiled sensei who may take things too far at certain times. The Art of Self-Defense is really good. I can highly recommend this one. I hope you check it out. Let me know in the comment box your thoughts on it, and I'll see you next time on Man vs. Film.